Hey, ICTE members, it's Mike Macaluso here, current president of ICTE. Just want to take a quick minute to thank you for all of the work that you're doing in this weird year. We know that it's difficult. We know that it's hard. We know that there's extra burden and stress on you. And we just want to give you kudos for all the great work that you are doing and for being a constant presence of support, stability, and positive feelings for our students across the state of Indiana. So thank you so much for the work that you do. Rather than giving a teaching tip this time, I actually wanted to give a couple book suggestions because there's a couple books I've been reading lately that I just thought have been wonderful and so good, and I wanted to share them with you. You may know about them already. I might be a little behind the times, but nonetheless, if you haven't, or if you just need a reminder of the good books that are out there, I thought I'd share 3 examples real quick. First of all, I cannot stop recommending Front Desk to everyone. I absolutely love this book about a girl named Mia, a Chinese American girl who, along with her parents, runs a motel in California. So many sort of adventures that happen over the course of this novel. I think it's beautifully written. And most of all, I think it's a wonderful way to teach young people about big issues connected to immigration and racism. It does a lot to kind of disrupt some of our thinking around those ideas. And I think it's super, super accessible for young kids. The other thing that's great about it is the sequel just came out at the end of September here. It's called 3 Keys. I have not read it yet because the day that it came to the house, my 5th grader grabbed it and read it so quickly and absolutely loved it as well. So I really want to give a good shout out here to Front Desk, and I'll be starting 3 Keys soon here. But Kelly Yang, she's also on Instagram quite a bit. And what's cool is she posts some pictures and stories from her own experiences, which clearly informed her book Front Desk. So great one there for any reader, not just middle grade. Next up, Darius the Great is Not Okay. Again, I absolutely love this one. I actually listened to it and super engaging. I kept wanting to put the earbuds in to hear the story about Darius. He's Persian, and over the course of the novel, he goes to Iran for the first time, where he visits his grandparents that he's obviously never met before. And so I learned a lot about sort of Iranian culture, but what I think was really so valuable at this is Darius is a very sort of nuanced and complex guy, and I think a lot of students and folks will find him relatable. He's dealing with a lot, including issues with friends, issues with his own father. He's got some body issues, and then most of all, he has depression. He's clinically depressed, and I think what's so wonderful about this book is that it really disrupts the ways in which we tend to think about depression and what depression is. And I think it was really informative for me on a number of levels, in addition to being just a wonderful and engaging read. So major props to this one. Also, sequel either coming out or just came out. So excited to continue the adventures with Darius. And then lastly, I usually don't recommend books while I'm in the middle of them, but I'm so intrigued by this book, Dig, by A.S. King, and I'm currently reading it. I'm about halfway through. But it's a very sort of strange, weird, complex book, a ton of characters. The characters, each chapter is told from the perspective of a character. And already I'm seeing some threads connected to racism, privilege, even toxic masculinity. It's a tough book. Like, there is some tough things that happen in here. And I don't know if that would be for everybody. But again, if you're looking for a book that sort of maybe unsettles you a little bit or gets you to think differently while being a fiction book and a really engaging fiction book, I can say that at least for the first half of this, I'm feeling it already. So just wanted to put a shout out there for some great books that I've been reading lately. If you don't have them, or if you've read them before, just a good reminder of there are good books out there for ourselves. If you get a chance to, if you have the time to take a moment to read for yourself, or to kind of get in your classrooms and in the hands of your students. But that's it. I hope that everyone is doing well, happy reading, and we'll look forward to being in touch soon. Take care.